Next one from the subreddit AITAH, which is just another Am I the Asshole thread. So I told my wife that our marriage isn't the right fit for me anymore when she took sex off the table. Am I the asshole? I, 38 male, have a high libido, and my wife, 36 female, has a low one. We've been in a dead bedroom for about 4 years now, and we have kids together. She recently told me she wants to go to individual therapy to stop making her responsible for my sexual needs. I've tried my best to communicate over the years, but as soon as she said that phrase, I've had a deep realization that I've had it all wrong. Of course, I don't want to have sex that isn't fully consensual, but I think by constantly talking to her about it, asking for more effort in the bedroom, initiative, and playfulness in our day-to-day interactions, I had made her feel responsible for my happiness. I am still struggling to understand because when I promised to forsake all others, I thought I was choosing to be in a relationship where my partner would proactively want to meet my relationship needs, not out of responsibility or duty, but because we were in tune with each other. I thought we shared the same values when it comes to intimacy and had the same desires so that it wouldn't be a chore. The truth is I still have those needs and she doesn't, and that's okay. She's not wrong for being where she is, but it also means this relationship is no longer the right fit for me. And I don't think I owe it to the marriage to keep depriving myself of something that makes me feel loved and alive. We are in couples therapy, and she proposed taking sex entirely off the table so we can focus our energies elsewhere while I wait for her to regain her sex drive, which she mentioned isn't a guarantee. She says she loves me and loves our partnership as best friends and parents and partners in the romantic sense, but she says sex is off the table. So after a few days of just mulling it over, I told her that I thank her for being honest with me. I said you're not responsible for my needs, but I owe it to myself to be in a relationship where those needs are met. And if that's not possible with you anymore, then this marriage just isn't the right fit for me. I also said I'm grateful to her for being honest about why sex is off the table because it gives me time to plan things out. We have a prenup and we've both worked hard to build our wealth together. It's scary, and I know that separating might mean losing active access to my kids 50% of the time, but I'll be fine. The fault isn't hers, but it's also true that she's stopped being the person I can feel happy and fulfilled with. She has taken this extremely badly. She has made all sorts of assumptions about me and demands an answer as to why I wasn't curious about her thought process behind what she wants us to do. She said that I blindsided her, but honestly, I am not angry with her anymore. She takes an issue with the language I used, but I don't see how. She has mentioned she doesn't want the blame and responsibility for my relationship needs not being met, and I thought, isn't that exactly what I was doing? I took upon the responsibility of all the choices I made, and sadly that included choosing her. She's been acting defensive and angry even when it comes to discussing kids and not our relationship. Part of me thinks she isn't as mature as she makes herself sound. Okay, so for starters, the ages here are 38 and 36. You're saying that you're wanting to be in tune with her. How much you doing at home, bro? Because if you've got kids and you ain't pulling your weight, no one wants to parent their husband. No one's going to be sexually attracted to their husband while they're attempting to parent them. So if you're not taking care of your own shit at home and you're not pulling your weight when it comes to the kids, then I guarantee you by the time her head hits the pillow, she's passing the fuck out at night and just isn't interested.